All right, today we're going to crack open the game design document for a puzzle game that is, honestly, on a whole other level. It's called WORM³, and it is a fascinating look at how a simple, totally iconic toy can become the foundation for, well, for entire worlds.
I mean, right off the bat, that high concept just hits you, doesn't it? Portal meets Rubik's Cube meets Toy Story. That is an incredibly ambitious and just super evocative pitch. You immediately know this isn't just about matching colors. Nope, this is about physics, it's about story, and it's about pure wonder. So let's dive in and see how they plan to pull this off.
So the entire emotional and narrative anchor of the game, it's all built on this beautiful, really simple idea, a toy coming to life, powered by a child's imagination.
And this, right here, this is the spark. This one little question is the catalyst for the entire game. It's what transforms a simple plastic puzzle into a universe of interconnected realities. And that sets the stage for an adventure that feels both incredibly personal and, at the same time, cosmically grand. Okay, so if each side is a world, what are these worlds, right? Well, the GDD calls them manifolds, and there are 6 totally distinct, explorable dimensions, one for each face of the cube.
And just look at the variety here. We've got a cyberpunk city, a volcanic core, these ethereal floating gardens, a deep ocean abyss, a cosmic observatory, and ancient ruins. And you see how each one is tied to a specific color? That gives you, the player, an immediate visual and thematic connection. It just clicks.
Okay, but here's where it gets really clever. These worlds are paired up. The faces on opposite sides of the cube aren't just random. They're thematic and mechanical opposites. Think about it. The vertical city. It's paired with the lava core. That's civilization versus nature's wrath. The floating garden is opposite the ocean abyss. So life and air versus the crushing depths below. And the celestial observatory, looking to the future, is paired with ancient ruins, rooted in the past. This whole design creates this fundamental duality that is just central to solving the puzzles.
So that's the what. Now let's talk about the how. How do you, as the player, actually interact with this universe? Well, the GDD outlines this brilliant 3-layer system.
This is the core loop, right? You start way out at the strategic God view, seeing the whole cube. From there, you can zoom into a single face view for those more tactical decisions, like, routing materials around. And this is the amazing part, you can dive right into a single tile in diver mode, which becomes a full 3D platformer where you experience the consequences of your choices firsthand. It's this seamless flow from macro strategy all the way down to micro execution.
And the innovation here is just it's layered. First, you're not just rotating whole faces like a normal Rubik's Cube, you rotate individual tiles to create these pathways. Then, flipping opposite stickers doesn't just swap colors, it rips open wormholes that literally invert the orientation of anything that passes through them. And on top of all that, you have this complex chemistry system with over 50 unique material reactions. You've basically got a puzzle box with near infinite depth.
Now here's the kicker. All of this incredible complexity, it's not just for show. The game has a profound secret mission to teach you some incredibly high-level concepts through pure, unadulterated play.
In this question from the GDD, this is the entire philosophical soul of the game. It's not about making some dry educational game. It's about creating a system so intuitive and so fascinating that learning advanced math becomes an accidental, amazing byproduct of just having fun.
And here's exactly how they do it. Instead of a textbook definition, the game just lets you experience the concept for yourself. You don't get told what a non-orientable surface is. You're the one who flips a sticker, sees the color pop up on the opposite side of the cube, flips it again, and then you have that massive aha moment of realization all on your own. That is true discovery.
So, by playing WORM³ C-Cube, you are literally, and I mean literally, interacting with the principles of topology, group theory, and even chaos theory. The gameplay isn't just an analogy for the math. The gameplay is the math, just made tangible and interactive. You're learning by doing, not by reading a single word.
But beyond all the mind-bending mechanics and the hidden math lessons, the game is designed to be a real emotional journey. It connects all these complex ideas back to a very human experience.
The designers have actually mapped out the player's emotional arc. It begins with that pure, childlike joy of discovery, the "this is amazing" phase. Then it moves into the frustration and determination of a real challenge, the "okay, this is hard" part. And then it crests with that incredible feeling of mastery, that I understand now moment, before ending with a quiet bit of reflection on how the whole journey has kind of changed you.
And these 4 core themes, they are woven into every single mechanic. The interconnected worlds, the flipping of perspectives, the whole imaginative premise, and that constant struggle between creating order and dealing with chaos, they all serve to reinforce a deeper, more philosophical experience.
And when you look at the market, you can see exactly where this game is trying to fit. It takes that deep, satisfying puzzle design from giants like Portal and The Witness, but then it adds a powerful emotional narrative, a genuinely educational foundation in topology, and even things like asymmetric co-op. It's not just another puzzle game. It's really carving out its own unique category.
And this is the thought the GDD leaves us with. The game isn't just about solving puzzles inside a cube. It's about how the process of understanding those puzzles, of seeing connections, flipping perspectives, and finding balance can fundamentally reshape the way that we see the world. Pretty powerful stuff.